Hello everybody, it is Tammy with Stamp and Scrap Tammy with our weekly Facebook Live. It is September 22nd, so welcome to all of you joining us live, and then welcome to all of you that are joining on the replay. This is happening on September 22nd, though. I have got an adorable Halloween project to share with you today, a 3D project. I am going to build on what I shared last week with one of the tags and show you what you can do with that tag. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, this will be the first time you're seeing the tag because I didn't share the video there last week because it was kind of glitchy. So hopefully today, everything that I reset and worked on changing up is working. If not, I guess I'll have to look more into it. I might have to call in a true professional other than myself to fix that. But I think I have it all working. I'm thinking actually everything I did probably didn't matter, and that there was actually just like some construction going on in the area. I know they're changing some things, so that I think is likely what the issue was last week. All right, so I'm gonna be right with you in just a minute here. So make sure if you're watching that you say hi and tell me what you're up to today. I am gonna see here. All right, hold on just 1 second here. Okay, you're saying hello. I don't know, it's not showing up here again, but that's okay. Do I need to see what's going on? I don't know, let me know. Do I really need to see? Because it's not here. Leave it to my world to not be showing up. Oh, there, I gotta go to notifications. Finally, it came up. All right. So I'm going to do this as quickly but as well as possible so that you guys can get on with your day. And I've got another video to record after this. I am doing my Harvest Meadow class. So we had the live class yesterday. The kits to go, my husband took it out to the mail today. So those that are waiting for one of those, oh, they're so pretty. Those that came yesterday, so good to see you all. All right, everybody, so I think we're just gonna get down to work. It looks like it's not glitchy, so let's just hope it stays that way. All right, everybody, let's get down to it. So, of course, you know, I am all about simple, successful stamping, and today I'm gonna show you simple, successful stamping with a 3D project. Now, I don't do a lot of 3D projects. That's not really my thing. But, you know, holidays kind of require us, we're not required to do anything we don't want to, but around the holidays, I do like to throw in a 3D project. You know, I like, you know, if I've got some trick-or-treaters, or next week I'm getting my hair done, so I'm going to want to bring her something. If you do have trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood, or not trick-or-treaters, grandkids, kids, you know, perhaps you want to give them a little treat too. I forgot to flip on one of my lights, so we should be all set now. So if you see a little change in the light, that's why. So let me see. I'm feeling a little more organized today than I did last week. So maybe that was part of my problem too. I had that garage sale going on last week, which holy moly, everybody. Those that came, thank you for joining us. It was so great. I'm seeing many of you, your names pop up that I saw. Now, if you're not local to me, you know, maybe travel in for it next year. It's a pretty darn good sale. But anyways, let's get started today. So what are we doing today? Well, I'm going to share with you the Frightfully Cute bundle, a 3D project using the Tombstone already cut out 3D project. So I don't even have to do any thinking about it. And then the Frightfully Cute designer series paper, and I'm going to make a little Hershey Nugget Wrap too, so that even when we open up the inside of our project, it is just so adorable. You know, it's going to knock their socks off. And those kids or whoever you give this to is going to think you're just like the most creative person in the whole world. They're not going to know any different that these were already pre-cut boxes. All right, so we're using the Frightfully Cute bundle. I did go ahead and cut out the die cuts. This die here, I've got Fall Fest this weekend. So actually, that's why I was like 2 minutes late. I was setting my husband up with another project. My husband is cutting out all these dies for me. I know, isn't that great? And so this die, this label here, I'm using it on like 4 projects. It's just so perfect. And then we've got a spider web, a fence, the witch's hat. So it's a really a great set. Again, I always look for sets that I can use beyond just Halloween. And that's where this die comes in. I'm using it all kinds of places. All right, and then the Frightfully Cute stamp set. I'm just using the sentiments from that today. And then, you know, there's many other elements. Let me show you before I really dive in here. So these are what we made last week. So if you stuck with me last week during that glitchy video, thank you so much. But so these cute little matchbooks, I'm going to be sharing with you the measurements for these in next week's tutorial Tuesday. So if you want to make sure that you're on my VIP list, I did notice when I started the posting today that I have to edit that. So if you're watching live, I will go back and edit that email list link so that you can join us. All right, so these are what we made last week. But now the tag, that's what I'm gonna focus on today. The measurements are posted, so I'm hoping that you can just grab those measurements if you wanna make this tag. And looks like I did have a little glitch on there already. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna see what happens here. And again, like I said, maybe I gotta call in the true professionals and have my internet provider come on over and see what's going on here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the measurements are up in the posting. You can take a look there to get them. I'm just gonna quickly put a couple tags together for you and do one little stamping bit here. And so I've got Old Olive. I'm just using the coordinating colors that were posted. And you know, I just saw that somebody said they love this designer series paper. I also do. And what I love about it is that there are, you know, of course, just like everything, there are two sides to every piece of paper. So on many of these, we've got a very, this one, both sides would work for other occasions. It would not have to be for Halloween. So you have some options. You're not limited just to Halloween when you buy this paper. The Christmas papers are exactly the same way. And so I'm just going to put these on there. Again, you can see the measurements up in the posting. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, down in the first comment or, you know, in the headline, you'll be able to find it as well. Now I'm going to just I already had this stamped, so I'm just going to cut that apart. If I can find a paper snips, that's not my ribbon scissors. We do not want to use our ribbon snips for paper. So let me get one. Just have a view of that cuteness there. Okay, so all I'm gonna do here, this is that Happy Halloween to You, but for me, it doesn't work that long. So I'm gonna just cut it apart. Let's cut it apart 3 ways. And so I'll get these 2 tags ready, and then I'm going to show you how the box goes together. Or not, it's not a box, it's a tombstone. So we have got a tombstone today. All right, I'm going to see if I got enough here. So let's just flip all these upside down. And I'm just going to put 1. I think that's all it needs. All right, and then let's just, I'm not thinking about this too much, okay? So I'm just kind of plopping them on there. No need to be precise on this. Although, you know what? I want to trim this. As I'm saying, don't be precise. I left a little too much white space there. And there we go. So look at that. Happy Halloween to you. But now, you know, I think I got to add a few more things on here. So I'm going to take my silicone crafting mat, because this is kind of intricate. I'm going to use liquid glue. Got one little thing there. You know what I should do? I should let you have a look of those as we're going here. Nice, fun Halloween colors. So if you're thinking of doing a few Halloween treats, now's kind of the time to be thinking of it, right at the beginning of October, so that you're not scrambling the night before trying to get them ready. I know Brody already asked me. You know, he's 6th grade, my son, so they're not really doing Halloween treats for their whole class anymore, but he asked if I was going to have something that he could bring for his teachers. So I guess I'm cool enough for that yet. All right, and I'm going to take the fence. I'm just going to put a little adhesive on this side. And this is the first time I'm making these, so it's all kind of all willy-nilly here. I have not made these up in advance. So that's going to just kind of hang over the edge because it's going to go on my little tombstone. All right, and then same. This is the cutest. Oh my goodness. I think I did like that noise when I cut it out today. So cute. Let's put that up in the corner. Now, anytime I do something like that, that's black, you know what I like to do? I like to take my Wink of Stella. This one's gone. That's why I have a spot where I put the ones that are gone, and that's where that was. All right, so here we go. Look at this. Look at that. Oh boy. Pretty, pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Frightfully cute to be exact. So then my owl has a little sparkle. I love doing Wink of Stella on black. Oh, it just makes it look even cuter. Okay, enough of that. And I do need to finish that off by making it a tag. Let's make it a tag. And you wouldn't have to, but I think it just makes it a little more fun. And I have got the gingham ribbon. And I'm going to go ahead and loop-de-loop it like that. Just fold it over, put it through here, and then kind of tuck that in there. And bada boom, bada bing. Or would it be like abracadabra? We have a tag, okay? So look at how cute that is. So, I mean, it was cute, the one we made the other day, but now just adding a few little elements to it and building on it, we just added another little factor of cute to it. Okay, so next let's do one more of these, and then we will go ahead and do a little wrap on some Hershey nuggets. So if you haven't done those before, that's gonna knock your socks off too. And that is really gonna make your person you're giving it to think you are about the craftiest crafter around. And you are, I'm sure you are. You are craftier than you think. All right, and then straight up, straight down. So this is simple, successful 3D making right here. And there we go. So you could just put that on there, make the tags like, here, this was our last week's one. You see that? This is super cute. Now we built on it by adding some die cuts. Let me see if I can find the one that I'm doing right now. Yes. So this one last week, look at this. I just said a to and a from. That's all I put on it last week. Very cute as well. But now if you want to step it up, just another little step up from, this, go ahead and work on what I'm doing here. Measurements, again, are up in the postings for these. Again, I will share them as well in next week's. So September, oh my goodness, it's going to be the 28th already next Tuesday. The September 28th Tutorial Tuesday, I will snap some pictures of these projects and I will go ahead and share them with you in the Tutorial Tuesday. There's going to be another tutorial too, not just this, because you'll have already seen this. All right, but for full measurements of that little matchbox and pictures of all of these, that's where it'll be sent. Okay, see, I'm just putting the silicone mat. See, now I'm not getting the adhesive on my surface. So that's the point of the silicone mat. And let's go ahead. I'm just going to stick that kind of in the center, I guess. And then, oh, I forgot to put this down. Oh boy. Okay, it's not too late. It's not too late at all. That is the nice part about liquid glue, is you have some flexibility. So you can move it. Now, if I would have had tape, once it's stuck, it's stuck. But look at that. I was able to tuck that little pumpkin and kitty piece behind there. And last but not least, so this is very simple, actually. This is very, very simple. That label, I will, let's see, I'm going to cut these. So snip these off with your paper snips. And let's just quickly put a few of these on. All right, and then I'm gonna add, I must have really liked the owl. There was other elements to that. I could have added a witch's hat. I could have added anything else to this one. But what did I grab? Another owl, because I just think it's so cute. So I will take, I had I had two dimensionals left on this one before I have to cut the rest. So when you're working with your dimensionals, make sure you cut all of these sides off. Those are all just as good as the inside part, sometimes even better, because you can cut them to whatever size you want. And I will tuck this here. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you know what I got to do? See, this is exactly what I'm going to do right now, because I maybe should have put my dimensional a little different. So what I'm going to do, so that this owl will be dimensionalized and can sit on top of there. Okay, do you see this? And it's black, so it's not going to show. I'm going to put one, right? And then I got one more little sliver. I'm going to put that on top. Okay, you see that? So that when, because this tag's on dimensionals, but when I put it on here, see that? It's all the same level. So I made it like a double layer on top there. So it's all the same level. Oh, look at this. Now I get to Wink of Stella again. What an exciting day this is today. I get to Wink of Stella 2 times. It's been a little while since I've brought out the Wink of Stella. I'm going to have some adorable little Halloween treats. And I've got my husband die cutting for me. So, I mean, what more could a girl ask for? I don't know. Maybe he'll make me lunch. Okay, I better not press it. I just stop where I'm at, right? Okay, so I'm going to also add, I like this little thing hanging off of here, the tag. So I'm going to hole punch it with just a regular basic hole punch, whatever you have. My hole punch is so old. I've said that before. In fact, it's my mother's hole punch. So if you need it, Mom, let me know. I took it, I believe, when I went away to college, and I never brought it back. So by now, she's probably either found another one or maybe bought a new one. That wasn't very nice of me to take her hole punch. All right, and let's pull that tight. So look at this. So again, very cute. Stepped up from there, stepped up from there. Nothing's wrong with either one of them. Both of them are great. But now let's go ahead and do our tombstone. So I have a few others to show. So I'm just going to make one. And then I'll do the candy bar little wrap after that and tell you I think the measurements are shared above. All right. It's kind of like my go-to 3D item is just wrapping Hershey Nuggets in designer series paper. Okay, so this is a tombstone box. Both sides, to my knowledge, are the same. This goes together so easy. So I didn't even really need to use my bone fold to fold them. They all folded up very nice, even without it. And so here's what I'm gonna do. Now this, for my bottom, you know what I am gonna actually do though? I'm gonna squeeze it a little more, okay? So when I do my bottom, this is what I found, so that my candy fits in there better. If I'm gonna fill this really full, I'm gonna just kind of fold it in a little bit. Just give it a little squeeze, okay? Because this is the bottom. And if you forget to do that, don't worry about it. It's still gonna work. So see, I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it in a little bit. That's gonna help my lid fit on there better. All right, now this is gonna be my lid. Do you see that? Look at that. And now I'm gonna look like I'm like die cut this, like I'm really talented. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do. Now, if you want it, all right, that's an idea for you. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for a phone call. So that's what that little pause was all about. I wanted to make sure I would see it come through so I know if I need to call back right when I'm done here. All right, and again, there's just two little things of tear tape here to pull off. It's already on there. So all the adhesives needed. You don't even need adhesive to put this together. So then this is gonna be our topper, okay? But now we gotta put something in there before we finish the decorating. So what am I gonna put in there? I'm gonna put in Hershey Nuggets. So this is, I had to do 2 trips through the candy aisle. I'm trying to cut back on the candy, you know, but Halloween, you have to give some candy. So Halloween's not the time to be thinking about myself. So I was thinking about myself initially, and I bought the kind that I liked. I went back to the aisle and I switched out for the kind that are not my favorite so that I wouldn't eat these. So this has been around my house for a whole week, a whole package of them. I got the other ones wrapped up. I'll show you to show that I didn't eat them. I believe my children had a few, but I did not. So, but now if they would have been the almond ones, there wouldn't be any left for me to even show. So Hershey Nuggets, 1x3 is your designer series paper. That's all you have to do, 1x3, okay? And then I prefer, for this, I prefer tear tape. That is my preferred method, I guess, of adhering to the nuggets. I used to do, I mean, hundreds, if not thousands, of these nugget things between Christmas or between Halloween, fall, Christmas, for different projects that I was doing and 3D items. This was a big hit. So if you do craft sales too, this is a wonderful little 3D for you. And just anytime you're wrapping or, you know, setting out candy, throw some designer series paper on it and you have just, you know, upped the level of cool in your project. All right, so that's all you do. I put a tear tape all the way along the sides. I just do a variety of designer series papers. You can just use all of your scraps that you have, you know, so if you're creating a bunch of projects, just go ahead and use your scraps and then you're not wasting anything. So that's what's really nice about this too. I believe I might have this one cut a little bit longer. And so I'm not gonna go ahead, I'm not gonna do all of these. I just wanted to show you how easy it was. You know, it's really interesting. Well, interesting is not necessarily the right word. So you know you're desperate for chocolate. Years ago, I had wrapped like, you know, so this, sure, you'll eat it, right? So if you just have these sitting around, you'll eat one. But once you have them wrapped, you're like, no way, I put some work into that. There is no need to eat. I'm not going to eat it because it's wrapped, and I put work into wrapping that. So that was one way to make sure that I didn't eat it. But, you know, late night crafting was like, oh, fine, I'm just going to go ahead and eat this. All right. So thank you to those that are watching, that are sharing and liking and commenting. I do go back and look at them and do prize patrol. So you'll notice I don't have prize patrol winners for last week or this week, but they will be coming. I'm going to do a big prize patrol day where I'll do some sharing and showing, and I'll do all the prize patrols from the last few weeks. It's been a little bit busy here. So I haven't had a ton of time to do any of that extra little, I guess, looking up paperwork type stuff that goes into prize patrol. But I will do that and do them all. I'm thinking next week it's going to be. So next week I'm probably going to do 2 lives, our regular Wednesday live, and then most likely on Thursday. I've got to do some sharing and showing. I have some mailbox stuff to share and some other projects I've been working on. All right, so you see that? So that is exactly how that goes together. So I'm just going to push these out of the way for now, and then I will finish off these boxes that I have. So here is how this box worked. I got this one ready in advance. I went ahead and just tied this gingham ribbon around this side, and I filled it with the Hershey Nuggets this way. So it is a little bit snug in there. It gets pretty heavy. So you can fit up to, it looks like I have 12. So think of who would be so special that you would get 12 in. And here we go. So I see that Miss Kathy asked what the dimensions for the candy strips. If you go right up to the posting, I have them listed for you. So you can actually take them and write them down right from there. So look at this. So it just fits right on there. Isn't that like the cutest thing ever? Now let's put our tag on there. And so this one, I'm just going to tape the tag right on there. Let's put it on with some dimensionals though. And then the other one I'll do just a little bit differently to adhere it, but basically the same concept. So I've got this cute little tag. Now, of course, you can decorate this box however you would like, but since I already had the idea of these tags, I thought, let's just go with that. Let's keep it nice and simple. All right, so here we are. And look at that. Just adorable. It makes me look so talented, but look at how fast that went together. You know, I'm all about making it look like I really know what I'm doing here. And see here, now maybe I don't want to give 12 because, you know, whatever reason, I have a lot of neighbors or a lot of people to give these to. So I'm just going to toss these ones in there, and they're going to get not as many, you know. So then when you want to give them out, you can judge them by weight. Like, oh, how cute is the kid's costume? Yep, he gets the heavy one. Nope, you just put a bed sheet on, you get this one. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Be equal to your trick-or-treaters. My goodness. I'm just kidding. I hated dressing up, though. I loved being the candy give-out person, but I didn't so much like dressing up. Now, this is pretty snug, so I'm going to tell you that right up front. Okay, so just wait for it here. I'm going to have to, I think I put the wrong end. Here, let's go. Remember, I pushed in the one side for the one? Of course, the other one went right together. All right, so there we go. Look at that. So they do fit together nice and snug. Look at that. Oh, gosh, so cute. Okay, and then, look at that. All right, so I'm not sneaking this in because if I open this, it might break. I'm not going to do it. All right, and let's go here. So yeah, so that candy covering, it is just, let me think, 1 by 3, but it is posted. It just adds that extra little touch. So again, do this with your extra designer series paper when you're handing something out. Or, you know, maybe you're even mailing. This would probably mail pretty good. Just wrap a little plastic around that top. So if you mail someone Halloween treats, this would mail great. And so this one I'm going to go over the other way. And I always like to, when I'm going to tie a bow or anything like that, I put a glue dot down. Okay, so put a little glue dot where you want your knot to be. I'm going about the center of my tombstone. I mean, frightfully. Isn't this so frightful? Frightfully cute, to be exact. Okay, and this one, I want my bow to go like this, right? So I'm flipping it over, and I'm going to tie it this way. So that way, the direction of my bow is going that way. And, you know, I want it kind of big. I want it kind of bold. Oh, something I should have done. You know what I should have showed you? Goodness, I want to always make these short, and then this and that and the other come up, and I decide like, gosh, maybe it shouldn't be so short. Look at this. So maybe I decided I wanted to have orange ribbon, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have done it on that one. I maybe should have done it on the one that is orange. Okay, okay, well, now that one is going to, I don't know, who am I going to give that one to? All right, so let's go ahead here. I'll probably just change it out. So you want your gingham ribbon not to be black and white. You want it to be orange. Take your pumpkin pie Stampin' Blend and color it. See that? Look at how well that coordinates. Okay, so let's see. And then I'm just going to put this over the top of that. And I'm really not going to open this up and eat the candy out because now I am secured on all fronts. Okay, so now this is ready for Halloween. So secure your packages if you're worried about, you know, snitching your own candy. If you're doing them up like really early like this, so if it's beginning of October, if you secure that packaging, and then also if you have other little children in your house, like I do, and they're really not so little, but you know, Brody to be in particular, I'll know if he got into this candy because there is no way in the world he's going to be able to get this project wrapped back up just how I had it. All right, and then I will go ahead and adhere that. I'm just tilting it just a little bit. And then I've got a second just super adorable treat packaging. And here, I gotta fix that. That's gonna drive me nuts. It can't be orange on my green. I mean, it could be, but it's not going to be. I'm not gonna be okay with that. So I could go ahead and do this one green, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna keep it the black and white gingham. And then, see, if I didn't change this now, it would drive me crazy. And then I'd go to take the picture and it would just be a mess. So I might as well just do it right here. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed today's project. Again, I don't do a lot of 3Ds, but you know when the holidays roll around, so even if you don't do a lot of 3Ds, holidays roll around, it might be time to bring out a simple, successful 3D project. And when we have these little cute tombstones, I mean, how easy is that to put it together? Not a lot of thought process on my part as far as measuring the size of the box and all this and that. So I thought these were absolutely adorable and just perfect. And you know, if you're doing a party, look at this. Perfect little party favor to sit on the table or, you know, to sit in a basket because they stand up nice as well. So just the perfect project all around. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I will be back next Wednesday. It will be September 29th. We are winding down Celebration. So if there's anything that you would like in that Celebration catalog, that does end next Thursday. Just keep that in mind. Things are while supplies last. So if something does sell out, just know that things are while supplies last. Here is the bundle that I used today. Now, if you love this bundle, and you want to take advantage of the Happy Shopper special, you could get this bundle for free or any of the other bundles in the mini catalog that are available at this time. So I do have a link for that also up in the comments on YouTube. It's down below in the first posting. That special goes until September 30th, so the end of the month. But of course, it's always a great deal. But if you want to get that free bundle, take a look at that. You can always contact me if you have questions or you know, need more information about it. But anyways, I'm going to get going for the day. I have lots of Fall Fest preparations to do for those that are attending in person. I will see you Saturday. Those that are getting kits to go, those will go out on Monday, and I'll see you on some videos for those as well next week. So lots of stuff going on, but I am happy that I had a few minutes with you all today. So have a great day. See you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.